Well, we've officially made it out to the middle of nowhere to Goblin Valley State Park in Utah. So we're gonna go inside, check out the visitor center, see what it's all about, where we can go and what to check out, and see you in a bit. So we're here in the Goblin Valley Visitor Center. They got a lot of cool bug stuff here. So it tells you exactly kind of what everything is. So pretty neat stuff. Oh, they have owl pellets, which is basically poop. But got a big, giant kind of over thing here of the actual whole park. The San Rafael swell. So pretty cool stuff. And then over here, they have a bunch of stuff because of uranium mining. So apparently, back in the early days, you could do uranium mining here. And here's some examples of like the Geiger counters they used, the books they were using. So that's pretty cool. And apparently, this is a place where it is officially certified by Dark Sky. So, pretty neat stuff. Here's some information about the prospectors, about uranium mining, and then the town that it was basically of, Temple Mountain. So, still pretty cool. And then apparently the Dirt Devil River was a great place for bank robbers to hide out. And the archaic people were apparently here 8,000 years ago. And this was their place. So, pretty cool stuff. And then lastly, we got a case here of pictograph stuff. Some of the example of the specimens you'd find here. But yeah, pretty cool. Well, we are on our way to the valley. Oh, this is wild. That's actually kind of cool. We'll just check it out, because you can actually walk around in there and find out. But anyway, there's some cool stuff. We're going to an observation deck to see the rest of it, so we'll see you in a minute. Well, welcome to the Valley of the Goblins. Those are just random rock formations. So apparently it was made in the Jurassic period, and that's crazy. So let's keep going over here. Go to the next one. A little bit more information about this. Exploring apparently is a big rock, or I mean a big part of the whole thing. You can go down there and check out each one of them if you want to. So it's saying you can do whatever you want, just medical help is not going to help you. So let's go to this overlook here and take a look at these things. Yes, it is super windy out here. because there's a tidal flat here. I don't know if you can hear me very well, but yeah, ridiculous. Well, here's the other side of the park. These are little goblins. They're not as everywhere as this other side was. That was the entire valley of the goblins. But we'll take a walk over here because there's some neat stuff and a little lookout point right there we're going to head to. So we'll be right there. All right, well, we are going to make sure we throw out here there's a heat advisory. Know your limits. But we're going to go to Carmel Canyon, Goblin's Lair, and Grand Circle Trail. We're not actually going to walk the trail because that's really mean that requires effort and not interesting. So we got some cool stuff over here you can see. Got I guess this would be the Goblin's Lair. It's wild though, whatever it is. And it's got like a natural, almost like a natural barrier all the way around. So, let's see what we got here. There is a trail, I'm going to just let you read it. Goblin Valley. Sorry for the wind, but it's always blowing up here where we are. I don't know whether you can hear me very well or not, but this is called the Goblin's Lair. The wind is blowing really bad, and there's another set of them out in there, and just off over, well, Derek, just off to the left and kind of down a little bit you can see the others. Well, there she is. There's the three sisters. I don't know what their names are. But, I mean, you know, give them names. Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. Why not, right?
Good as any.
They're three sisters, if I'm thinking right. But, that's pretty cool. We're going to have a little valley, a little mini Goblin Valley up here on the left, too. So, I'll see that in just a second.
So clunker will pull the hill, you know.
Yep. Oh, yep, there's some goblins.
There's they are.
They got a lot of them.
Look up here at the left.
Oh gosh, that one looks like a butt.
Well, kinda.
They all kind of have a little bit of a butt shape to them.
You can make out all kinds of.
I mean,
different.
They might be butts because they all have cracks.
Oh, give him a bozo button for that.
I know, but yeah. So, Goblin Valley is actually really cool, and like I said in the prior clip, they filmed a bunch of movies here. Galaxy Quest, one of the biggest ones with Tim Allen and Sigourney Weaver, because of the otherworldly rock formations that were here. But yeah, we're gonna go check out the other side of the park.
We get up here, you get a good shot right down in this hole.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll get up here and we're gonna go to the other side of the park, but we'll see you there shortly. driving on the other side now of the park to see what's over here. I think that this is about it.
This is the end, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, a lot of cool rock formations, and just the way that this is all kind of eroded down is pretty wild. And if you didn't hear what I was saying earlier about it, it's because a lot of this was a tidal flat back in the Jurassic period. So that's a thing. And also they have a little spot here where they do a little amphitheater and do outdoor presentations. So that's pretty cool. A lot of places I've been to that have stuff like that. I remember going to a campsite once that they presented HBO, and I was like, okay, we're gonna watch a movie, I guess. No, HBO, hawks, buzzards, and owls. So we learned about birds, but that was a long time ago.
That was in the Boy Scouts.
That was a Boy Scout trip. Yup, Markham Springs, I think. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed. This is the end of the line for Goblin Valley Park, and there's the visitor center right there, right in front of us. So we're going to turn around, but before we go, I just noticed something that was kind of cool. As we go past it up here, there's a little bit of cave, so I'll show you the cave real quick, just because it's kind of neat. Because this is a very remote location. So, if you look right up there, you got a little cave entrance. Whether it goes back further, I don't know, but kind of a neat little setup there. And then, I think that's about it.
Yep.
So, well, we're going to continue the Great American Poverty Tour of 2026. See you later.